So this image that you're looking at was part of a project that we completed in St. Petersburg, Russia. The drawing in particular was to explain the courtyard configurations that are indicative of Russian housing. The building types are very, very simple with punched openings and entrances along the base that are consistent, but are flanked by a central sort of core that, in our case, we put a little park in. It's kind of the Russian version of what an English courtyard space would be. We kept it very, very simple and added some Russian characteristics to the architecture just to make it fit. The original was done for this drawing at 11 by 17 inches. It was originally done as a charrette pencil sketch in colored pencil. And then at the end of the charrette, I actually painted it in watercolor. So this project was done out in Canmore, Alberta, Canada. And the idea of it was to show how a hilltop European town could be integrated into the mountainside in Canmore. The owner of the property was captivated by the notion of having sort of a hilltop address. He went with several folks over and looked at a bunch of different towns in Europe, came back, and we had this charrette out in Alberta, and we put together what a medieval configuration might be for a hilltop town. This drawing, though, was done in the studio when I got back, and it was a series of maybe 5 drawings done in watercolor. This is done in larger size. This is probably 15 by 18. There's a lot of care taken to make sure that the mountains were exactly the way they should be. The trees, the landscape, and the distance view was taken very seriously. Down in New Orleans right after Hurricane Katrina, there was a public housing project in the area of the Treme Lafitte neighborhood that was severely damaged during the hurricane. So it was a very sort of emotional and politically charged set of meetings that we did down in New Orleans with upwards of 200 people at each meeting. They were scarred emotionally about what had happened, and the idea was to create a place that they could be proud of, but still had a little bit of the information of the old public housing project in it. In this drawing, this courtyard space, we decided to make that sort of a sharing and giving space. So this drawing is more about the environment and the people and the activity that's happening. And so this drawing actually became sort of the touchstone for the project that was on all the posters and was used to show the rebirth of this area. So when I was looking at the book and reflecting on the great exhibition that happened back in the day for this, I couldn't help but think that we were part of a golden age of illustration that was happening in urban design at that time, where the culture of the hand drawing and reaching out to people and showing them through drawing what their future could be about was really at its full zenith there. It's a wonderful experience to look at those images again.